Hello, my wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone or anytime you are coming across my platform. If it is your first time and you like what you are watching, kindly subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notifications. In that way, you'll be able to know when we upload a new video. Here in Linda's TV show, we react to all forms of videos and we'll sit down there to watch it together with you. And I want to appreciate YouTube for creating this wonderful platform. I put a disclaimer that here in Linda's TV show, we do not promote violence, we do not promote hate speech, we do not promote misleading information. We are here to inform and educate the members of the public about the happenings. And again,
I have been wondering, why is it that the world powers are keeping quiet with all the atrocities that are going on in Nigeria? I am sure you must have wondered too.
Yes.
We have seen a UK citizen who is in continuous detention in Nigeria despite being granted bail by a court of competent jurisdiction, and there is no form of UK diplomatic intervention.
Yeah, he's a good boy because he understands what is going on in the zoo. And he understands very, very well what's going on in Africa. And he knows very well who are the brain behind the sufferings of the black race, especially those from our own location. And you need to listen to him now. And why I love him is that every time he always comes up to remind the people that he understands, you know, the ordeal our leader, Nnamdi Kanus, is going through. And he understands very well that Britain is the brain behind it. You know, Britain is the brain behind what the Zoological Republic is going through and what Nnamdi Kanus is actually going through. You need to watch this particular video and share it and let it go viral. And MC, I want to appreciate you for what you're doing. Not only that, I'm still waiting for the day you will embrace fully, you know, the Biafra Republic of Men in Exile. Today you will appreciate the work our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, is doing. I know some of you in that location may not openly admit, you know, or identify yourself with the government because they will go after you as they are going after so many of you. Will understand. We understand very well. But the fact that you are speaking up, you are speaking out, you are awakened, that your eyes are open, it gives some of us joy to know that there are still some that you understand. And so I thank you, Jollof, MC Jollof, and I appreciate you. You know, there's so many other guys that are doing wonderfully well. This other guy that we all know, Speedy Darlington Mama, Speedy Darlington, is also a fantastic guy. Speedy is a fantastic guy. You know, he says it the way it is. You know, even though he has not officially identified with Biafra government, but he speaks as a lone ranger. He speaks as a lone ranger and he speaks it verbatim the way it is. My name is Rafael Chamaka Jere, aka Pastor Van Van Van. Please watch this video I'm attaching, share this, and let it go viral. Have a wonderful day. I will be back with so many more. I am going to, you know, deal with one idiot in Germany that calls himself Okenna, the one you call Biafra child. I will deal with him this week, beginning from today. But watch this video I'm attaching and share. A wonderful Saturday to you.
You see, I have been wondering, why is it that the world powers are keeping quiet with all the atrocities that are going on in Nigeria? I am sure you must have wondered too.
Yes.
For instance, the shooting at Lekki should have been a crime against humanity. We have seen a UK citizen who is in continuous detention in Nigeria despite being granted bail by a court of competent jurisdiction, and there is no form of UK diplomatic intervention.
So what happened?
We have seen the continuous criminalization and bastardization of the electoral system in Nigeria. Hell, I can go on and on and on. And I am not somebody that allows things to slide easily. I always find answers to my confusion.
Continue.
And I discovered to my dismay that the people I was hoping on to intervene are the biggest beneficiaries of Nigerians' current situation.
Why you go dey talk like that?
You know that Nigeria was not structured initially to be a country.
What?
It was a British company, the United Niger Company, which later metamorphosed to Unilever, which is still operating as at today.
Yay!
So Nigeria is like a raw material hub for the slave masters.
Yay!
Nigeria is like a company with 36 branches and headquarters in Abuja. So as long as the country remains in confusion, as long as we cannot get the leadership structure of the country right, the business of the slave masters will continue to flourish.
You get it?
As long as we remain in perpetual darkness, we continue to import what we produce.
Our
people say that when two brothers fight to death, a stranger will inherit their father's properties. This is exactly the same idea being implemented by the slave masters. Keep them in confusion and let's continue with the exploitation.
Jesus Christ.
If you think these people mean well for you, ask yourself, all the stolen funds by our leaders, where are these monies kept?
US dollar.
They accept these monies knowing that they are stolen monies, put it in their own economies, develop their own countries. Tomorrow our leaders will still run back to them asking for loans. They will give us back our money, and at the end of the day we are owing the people that should be owing us.
That is not corruption.
One of the biggest problem of Nigeria is bad parenting. The Bible says train up a child in the way he should go. Nigeria was not well trained and structured from the beginning because the Nigerian parents were not good parents. This politics of hate, this do or die politics of ethnic profiling that we are practicing today was instituted by the colonial masters.
Really?
They adopted a workable leadership plan for their own country and sold to us a counterfeit democracy. I'm not saying you should quote me. Go and do your research. No wonder they don't teach us history in school. The only history they teach us is in 19 Burukebu, Mongo Park discovered River Niger. May Celeste stop the killing of twins. They don't teach us where we started from and how we got here. No wonder our people say that until the animals have their own historians, the story of the hunt will always glorify the hunter.
We must learn a lesson.
Check what happened in 1944 when some well-meaning Nigerians like Herbert Macaulay and Nnamdi Kanus came together and formed the National Congress of Nigerian Citizens, NCNC, with a nationalist agenda of uniting the country and reducing colonial influence. The slave masters now, they were threatened that their colonial interest and their business interest in Nigeria will reduce. Check how they brought back the divide and rule tactics they came with at the beginning. How they mobilized some people in the north and formed the Northern People's Congress, NPC. How they went to the south and the Oduduwa Congress then was found. How NCNC was now domiciled in the east.
You don't know.
After this tactical division, the same way we have obedient movement now, championed by Peter Obi, was the same way they had the Zikist movement then, championed by Nnamdi Azikiwe. Check how they managed to convince Nnamdi Azikiwe to disown the Zikist movement.
For what? Why?
Now check how the 1960 elections was manipulated to favor the MPC.
God have mercy.
Then you will
upon us.
understand where this culture of rigging and so on started from.
There's not two ways about
So
it.
we have lost yesterday, we have lost today, and there is every chance that we may lose tomorrow, but God forbid.
Holy Ghost,
But to avoid losing tomorrow, we must come together. It is difficult. I don't know how we are going to do it, but we must agree to come together. All the political allies must go and re-educate and resensitize their people. This politics of domination must be replaced by politics of cooperation. This politics of ethnic and regional interests must be replaced by politics of national interest. This politics of nepotism must be replaced by politics of competence and character. But if we cannot do it, then this country, let us all of us go and start afresh.
There's not two ways about it.
Everyone idiot no Germany ana Okenna Okechukwu. Okenna Okechukwu is trying everything he can because he knows that the sewage criminals onye an idiot ana ona agba mbọ na-eme ihe ọbụla ka prime minister kpọọ ya afa. Prime minister doesn't have time for idiots. Prime minister doesn't have time for ochicha. Onya gwanya na vam silo bụ ochicha. On a busy every day on Twitter. Opposed to then Monday Zaman away Ike Abukwah is now sounding like a broken record. Actually, maybe one Biafra. Because all of a comment here, if he makes a post, and he has 20 comments. That 20 comments, 19 out of it is from Biafra Republic Government in Exile members. They're bashing him. I will tell us to ignore him because he is feeling that you are noticing him. Ignore the bastard. Ignore him. You don't need a guy born a Isuzu. Make comments. You don't need it. We don't need him. He's gone. Done and dusted. Now, so that idiot, don't even bother yourself to, think that for him to think that you notice him. You don't have trouble notice me. No, don't go and because if you make any comment on his post, he will know that people are seeing it. If you don't make any comment on his post, he will know that nobody is seeing him. This is this Ochicha. The guy is because our prime minister cannot mention him. Vam is not even supposed to mention him. Vam is not supposed to mention him. But all I have to tell you people is that ignore him completely. Don't even go to his post. Because I noticed that every day he comes, I will finish. Let him just continue to make that noise there. Don't go to his comments. Do you understand? Because commenting on his post or you don't comment, it doesn't change anything. So even if you like, he posts from today to tomorrow. Nobody is seeing it. So the fact that you are the one that are commenting there, it shows that you are the only one that have seen his post. He has been on Twitter for God who knows how long. How many people does he have on Twitter? Yeah. When this guy was about almost 6,000 on Twitter, I had about 300 or 200 followers on Twitter. Today I have 15,000 and plus listening to me on Twitter. He is still on that 6,000 where he is. So it shows that nobody knows him, nobody's listening to him. Do you understand what I mean? So just look at it. I know I have been on Twitter for a long time, but within this period of the kidnap of Nnamdi Kanus and the ascension of our prime minister and the creation of the Biafra government in exile, Vam Twitter page from 300 skyrocketed within this space of time to 15,000 plus and a verified Twitter account. Verified. So how can you go and be responding to an idiot who is not verified on Twitter, who is Ochicha? You don't need to go there. You don't need to go there. Let him begin making the post on Twitter. Ignore him. Just ignore him. You understand? Because all he's doing is he thinks that by now Simon Ekpa should have mentioned my name. But Simon Ekpa is too busy winning for Biafra. How can he go and start mentioning the name of Ochicha? Do you understand? So those are the updates I bring to you, and I want to appreciate our Biafra.
My wonderful viewers for watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end. Like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, as you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Linda's TV show. Bye-bye.